2. Had some sound trouble at the beginning of the first part. Yeah, what I did was that I soldered this little guy, which is an ItsyBitsy microcontroller from Adafruit, and we bump up a little more the volume here because that was, yeah, that will be better. Still have some kind of an echo in here. I have no idea where it comes from. That will do. I will stay silent for most of the video. I will solder some wires on the back of those switches here. So, two different kinds. We have enough pins on this microcontroller that we can actually associate each of the switch with a separate GPIO, so we won't be worrying too much about that. So I'll just have one wire for each of those guys, and I'll use those wires. So everybody should have a big box of those breadboard wires. You can never have too many of those guys. So I'm going to sacrifice those guys. Basically what I'm going to do is that for each of those, I'm just going to cut off one of the heads, and then I'm going to... those are too small for the automatic thing, so I'll do what you should never do. This. And I will tin those guys, solder them, and that will be it for the signal one. And I'll take also a bunch of small wires like that I will use to connect the ground on all of those switches. So I will just take a little bit of wire, strip the end, tin that, and solder it in place. So I won't bore you with all of them. I will just do it on one, so beware. Solder fume extractor is starting. The iron is already hot. See what I'm doing here. Same thing for those guys here. Here at this point that I have no idea what I'm doing here, so that's not correctly. Just try it this way. Here is too long. Here is too long. So I'll do that 15 times, and I will probably also add some heat shrink over the ends of those to make that a little tidier, and then I can just, you know, get those into the breadboard and start prototyping and experimenting with the ItsyBitsy. So yeah, that's me badly soldering wires, and I'll show you the results in part 3.